And we back. I hope y'all ready for a challenge because today we got one. I don't know what I'm calling it. They got it named One Man's Trash is Another Man's Treasure, which I understand the sentiment, but that's just such a mouthful. I got to figure out what we going to title this. But it comes from Jackson, who says, release all of the players on your team, send to the end of free agency, and sign some of the leftover players, then rebuild them to win a championship. I completely understand why that is the title, One Man's Trash, Another Man's Treasure, because these are the leftover parts. These are the players in the NBA that no general manager want to give a call. I'm going to be the general manager to give them a call. Now, just because I call you don't mean you're here to stay, because I do have to rebuild that team, but you will get a contract that will eventually flip to a player, and then you going to have a job. So I'm basically putting foods on people's table. You know how it goes. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We started a full-winded rebuilding video or series on one of my other channels with the Sacramento Kings. So if you want to see me take a very slow approach to a realistic rebuild, and it's the Kings who ain't been in the playoffs in, what, 17 years? Links is in the description. And best believe I will be promoting that series every single video all of this week. So you need to go subscribe because we're dropping bangers over there. So let's figure out what team we are rolling with in today's video. The eyes are closed. And I am stopping in 3 and 2 and 1. This is, what the heck? Okay, but it is a fantasy draft, so it is different. This is a team we're running with. It is the Sacramento Kings. Beautiful, 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 beautiful Sacramento Kings. Let's see what we can do. We have to first draft the team, which I guess that has nothing to do with us, but we would end up with the almost dead last pick. No big deal. Simulate this first season completely. Am I too big on the screen? Is that better? Is that better? Hey, that's what we roll it with. So we have to simulate this first season and just release everybody. So like we might have a pretty solid player now. We have the 28th pick, so it ain't nobody like a superstar. But we ended up getting Julius Randle, Russell Westbrook. All of these players we have to let walk. We just gotta let them go. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that financially, that's gonna hurt our team a lot because once you start releasing people, you get like a penalty to it all. So whatever. I'll see y'all when we get to the offseason, or I guess the postseason. Alrighty. Season wrapped, and this team actually made the play-in. It's going to be kind of rough being that 7 seed, man. Because we were the 7 seed and we lost. So we lose another game, and we went from the 7 seed. Oh, we won that second game. Okay, great. So the Kings made the playoffs. Woo! We did it. We lost to the 1 seed. It is what it is. Okay. We need to get rid of everybody. Luka wins Finals MVP with this team. This is crazy that I'm simulating past free agency. That feels very weird, but we're simulating past free agency. We're going to player progression. And then once we hit player progression, that's when we release everybody. You hear me? So all of the good free agents are gone. We just got back Kevin Knox, but it doesn't matter. Watch this. Release. O'Shea, release. Denny Abdia, release. Corey Kispert, release. Novak, 17th overall pick from this year. He's actually like, he's a stud. He's 19 years old, 77 overall already, A+3. He won't come over for 2 years, but like in 2 years, he's going to be so nice. He's going to be so nice. Don't matter. Released. RJ Hampton, release. Killian Hayes, release. Good luck on your next adventures, buddies. You're all gone. Oh, I have to keep him because you have to keep at least one person on the team, but we will release you, Isaiah Joe. But let's figure out what we do next. How do I... Free agency's gone.
Hey, Editor Kenny here. I kind of realized I did part of this challenge wrong. He wanted me to go to the last day of free agency, see who was left, and pick them up. But instead, I went to the end of free agency, and okay, yep, Still look at video. Still look at the challenge. I just misread it a little bit.
So I think I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to simulate to advance the next season. And they're going to be like, you only got one roster person. You need to fix that. They filled it for me. I didn't ask you to do this. I didn't ask you to do that. You didn't have to do that. You could have just hit me up. Look, we could get you. Oh, no, wait. We released Julius Randle. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Ignore that. That's an embarrassing moment. I was going to say, we could get Julius Randle. We released Julius Randle. But I do want to go in and get my own free agents. Don't just give me random players. Are you kidding me? Now, I know I'm messing up my cap situation even more, but it ain't my fault. It's 2K fault. What they do to give me Luke Cornett? I don't want no Luke Cornett. Stop playing. Free agency wise, we got to make sure we didn't have them last year. So this guy played in Portland last year. Cody Zeller, we got $55 million. And since you don't have a job, let's lower that just a teensy bit to like an $8 million deal. Great. Mo Bamba we didn't have last season. He's a young player, but he wants $15 million. I don't like that. Can we go position by position? Okay, point guard position. There's Isaiah Thomas. Kendrick Nunn wants $9 million. Can we get away with doing the same thing and giving him $8 million? Can we give everybody $8 million? Please say yes. He says yes. Okay. That's 2. We got Bruce Brown. We got Josh Jackson. We got, okay, Denny Abdia, who these are guys that we released. Juan Toscano Anderson is here. Mo Bamba. Blake Griffin is here. I'll take Blake Griffin low key. I will keep Blake Griffin on. Now, I'm not saying he's safe, but that's the type of player I would keep on this roster. We're going to lower just a little bit more. Can we get away with giving you 10? Or is that just too little, Blake? Can we give you 10? Yeah, Blake Griffin. Okay, so we signed 3 new players, which means that I can release 3 players. This is not even my team. That wasn't even my team. I can release 3 players like Luke Cornett and Dante Exum. I'm actually upset that they didn't let me like go and individually build my team. They just gave me 15 players from free agency. Now, we already low-key running low on money. We only have $30 million in cap left, which sounds like a lot, but trust me, it is not in the grand scheme of things. When we giving players $7-8 million each, I mean, it looks like I tried to lowball Bruce Brown. I'll be honest with you. I tried to lowball him, but we'll give him an even 8. Can you give an even 8 and say yes? Okay, cool. Small forward-wise, we can probably get away with like a Pat Connaughton, who we didn't have. We had Kevin Knox, so we can't do that. We even had Denny Abdia here, so we have to settle for people like a Pat Connaughton, who I think I can get away with 2.5. Say yes to 2.5. Great. Okay, we making some moves, man. We making some moves. Now, none of it... Dang, Killian? Killian's not getting the job. Spoiler alert, Killian. You're not getting $24 million for the production you gave us last season, which is literally 0. Imagine being on the roster and not getting an OPT and telling a potential next general manager of yours, I can't sign for anything less than $24 million. He gonna kick you right out of the meeting. What if I was able to put together some of these pieces and like hit a home run and get us not a superstar, because superstar is a far-fetched thing, but get a star player? Because we gonna have very tradable pieces on the team. For sure, a lot of tradable pieces on the team. We only have $14 million left. Josh Jackson just had an actually really solid season for his standards. So you know what? I'll bring him to the team. Even if I have to pay him more than some of the other cats, I'm willing to bring Josh Jackson here. We're almost done. We only have a couple more $1 million left. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, was he on the team? He was not on our team last year. He played for the Lakers. That's a minimum deal that we can take. I should be looking for minimums more than anything. A guy like KCP signing for a minimum is a steal. Thon Maker is still around. Tough. Okay, I think we're ready, man. I think we're ready to make some trades to reset this team. We done got all of the throwaway players. None of these players had a contract from the other 29 teams. And my job is to turn them into a champion. We finally have a roster. Okay. It's not good. But the thing is, first of all, untouchables. I'll be back. Now that there is no untouchables, we can do like $8 million, $8 million, $10 million. Well, I said I want to keep Blake. I'm going to try to keep Blake for the foreseeable future. Now, if something comes up, then I got to do what I got to do, Blake. I hope you understand that. But like these 4 players is $32 million right there. Can we snag Damian Lillard? Doom, doom, doom. No, because we only have 2 other spots. Damian Lillard and Brent Forbes and Willie Cauley-Stein. Doom, doom. Nope, it ain't happening. Even if we add our pick is low-key valuable. 2 picks. Okay, that was, yeah. We're not getting a Damian Lillard type player with these type of packages, but we might be able to get like a tier 2 star, like a mid-80s type dude, like a Zach. I think Zach LaVine might be doable, might be trade-forable. But I had Zach LaVine in the video a couple days ago and we did our Bulls rebuild, so I'd rather not do that. Can I get Donovan Mitchell, you think? Straight up. Financially makes sense. We will give you Josh Jackson, who's 2-star. We will also give you Kendrick Nunn, who's 2-star. You give us back your worst player, which is Jason Preston. No dice. But now that's when we... At the picks! Oh my God, Donovan Mitchell! Welcome to the team. They was sleeping on you, Dono. Now, if you really wanted to, Donovan, you can come here and average 40. You know, if we just wanted to boost your individual stats, you averaging 40 could be a breeze here. But we're not going to do that to you, bro. We going to put you in a position to potentially win a championship. Now that we got that, let's go find a big or a power forward that we like. I see Jaren. What did you average last year? 20? Ooh. And I don't think this is going to be crazy to do. We throw in a pick. Or in a second. Actually, can we get away with just throwing seconds? I know seconds ain't extremely valuable, but sometimes teams fall forward. Sometimes teams fall forward, and this team will not. Okay, what if I gave you 2 firsts? If you don't want that, then we got a deal. Our dynamic duo is set. Jared Jackson Jr. and Donovan Mitchell in Sacramento with Kendrick, Chris Dunn, and with Pat Connaughton. And that is all. I guess Blake is here too, but that is all. All right, I think we trade finder the rest because this is going to be rough. We actually don't even have a lot of assets left. That was it. Those first couple picks were so valuable because the team is so bad. But you can see trade finders about to do us dirty. But you know what? I have learned that if you can get Nerlens Noel, you should probably try to get Nerlens Noel. Can I get out of there without giving up a first rounder though? 3 seconds, sure. That's a deal, man. Hey, I found out that Knicks video from the other day, or I guess that was yesterday. Nerlens Noel is the real deal defensively in the game of 2K. I know he's really good in real life, but in the game of 2K, he's on a whole nother level. If you can get him for the low, you should get him for the low, because I think he's making, what, $8 million? $9 million a year. That's a steal. This team sucks still, though. And that's kind of bad because, let me see. Financially, we're over the cap, for one. Asset-wise, we only have 2 first-round picks left. So we can do the good old-fashioned, hopefully. I don't know if this works that much in this game. I don't know who Mason Jones is. He's from Arkansas. Mason Jones, you good enough to get us a pick? Yes, you are. All right, we got one more added asset to the team. Derrick Jones Jr. is the only guy other than Blake. Blake, bro, what'd you average? Like, did you play last season? He averaged about 10 and 11 points per. Sorry, Blake. I know I wanted you to stay here, but I told you if things got bad, we had to get rid of you. I'm kind of assuming this is supposed to be a 1-year challenge, and it's going to be a tough one. Our starting point guard is Jason Preston. I do not like this whatsoever. How do we even get a better point guard? Look at the contracts we have. It's just non-existent. We have 3 first-round picks left. But, okay, so, like, yeah, this is what I was about to say. It's going to have to be players that are on their rookie deal still. And that's not bad. But do I want a rookie running my show? Theo Maladon? Running my show? Probably not. Not if we want to win a championship. Probably not. What I don't want to do, and I probably won't do this, I don't want to give up all my assets just yet. So I might keep 1 or 2 of these first-round picks. I might keep 1 or 2 of these first-round picks for the trade deadline. Hey, Tyrese Maxey was playing pretty solid last year. So we'll bring in Tyrese Maxey instead of Theo Maladon. And right now, this is how we're looking. Maxey, Mitchell, Hayward, Jackson, Noel. We are not a championship team by any means. Shoot, we might not even be a playoff. No, we're a playoff team, I think. I think these 3 can carry us enough to be a playoff team. I'm putting Donovan Mitchell as 1. I'm putting Jaren as 2. And I'm putting Gordon Hayward at 3. How can we do this? Game 1 is a win. A good one, too, against Kawhi, where Jaren had a very, very big game. I think I hope that we keep our head above water. And then I go into the deadline and see who's selling or rebuilding. Because right now we are struggling. You know what? I think we need to bring in some more players. Do we have the money to bring in like a Hal Neto? We do. Okay. Hal, you're going to stay here for the next couple months. Do we have enough to bring in Windler? We do not. So we only got minimums left, which I guess is fine. We'll just sign a couple players to minimums to just fill up this roster. And then we're going to simulate to the deadline, and hopefully we can find somebody lacking. Oh, guys. You know, I turned my head and, you know, things ain't going great with the 12-25 record. Yeah, things are yeah. Okay, this is what we do. First thing on the agenda, because this is a 1-year thing, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta turn the season around and first make the playoffs and hopefully do the trades. Okay, so we fire our head coach, Michael Stafford. He declined. Would you like to continue negotiating? I would. But we don't have the money to. Big man coach. I'm sorry, Mr. I don't know. Does that give us enough money to bring in a good coach? He declined. Okay, wait, what if I gave you less years? Do you want less years? No, he wants the most amount of years. Okay, shot doctor. Y'all look like y'all really good at y'all jobs. I'm doing this, and that's not even changing it. Oh, there we go. We got more money. Okay, I needed a new head coach. Cool. That's the first thing on the agenda. Second thing on the agenda is do something. Something. Help. Help in big red letters. Help. And when your team is bad and you need help and you need somebody to right the ship, call in Christopher Emmanuel Paul and he will do that for you. Chris Paul, welcome to the team, my guy. Woo. Okay. Okay. All right. A different looking big three. Now, I do not want Glenn Robinson III starting at the small forward position, so we got to figure something else out with that. We don't need Zubac. We got Isaiah Hardenstein, who's better. No. Let's trade Isaiah Hardenstein and Andre Roberson. Oh, we don't have any more picks. We're getting both picks in the Chris Paul trade. I need just a playable small forward. Can we get that? There's Larry Nance, who can't run the three. There's Matisse, who wouldn't be terrible, but he's averaging a point a game. No, I'm sorry. That's just downright wrong. The man was averaging a point, not a bucket, a point. There's Jay Crowder. Okay, you know what? This is what we got to do first. We're righting this ship. This is about to be one of our biggest success stories. We are righting this ship. Do not get me wrong. We are trading for a pick. Where is it at? Where is that first rounder? There's a first rounder. It's not that much better than our 2 seconds though. But if that's the one we got to do, that's the one we got to do. There's a pick. It's not better enough. You know what? We got to do. I need more picks. We will right this ship. We might have to sneak in a play-in game and turn that play-in team to a champion because we're already 7 games out of the playoffs and we are almost at the deadline. We're like a little over a third of the way through the season, so it's gonna be a little bit rough. It's gonna be murky waters. It's gonna be tough, but I think we can do it. There's Royce O'Neal and Shake Melton. Shake is averaging about 13. Royce O'Neal's averaging 4, but if Royce O'Neal don't have great defensive badges, I'm disappointed. Come on, 2K. There's a statistic about Royce O'Neal's defense. Oh, Jayshawn Tate is here. He's got Hustler Gold. There's a statistic about about Royce O'Neal's defense, basically saying that when it comes to guarding the best player on the other team, nobody did it more than Royce O'Neal, okay? So the fact that they disrespected that man is blasphemy. I don't hate the Jayshawn Tate trade either. There's Robert Covington, who they didn't necessarily fix, but he can run some. Baisley is not looking. Ooh, trade 20, or even this trade. Bring in Cam, but he's not even shooting the ball well. A lot of these trades are enticing. We have to figure out which one is the right one. Even Jeremy Lamb as a trade piece or a piece to come to the team ain't bad. Kevin Porter Jr. as a piece is actually insane. What badge you got, Kevin? What badges they give you this year? A lot of non-defensive badges. He's definitely a player that you want the ball in his hands, but we have Donovan Mitchell and Chris Paul. Do we do the Jayshawn Tate one? Or the Robert Covington one? Roko's got the good defensive badges. Hopefully he can shoot now that Chris Paul is passing the ball. And in my mind, I think we trade Darius Baisley. I think we do this deal. The first Robert Covington trade of 2K22. Robert Covington at the small forward even goes up in this overall. This starting 5 is looking better and better every single day. Now, we have the young Darius Baisley, who I could keep on the team, but I think it might be more valuable as a trade piece. We don't have any picks to put with him, though. Patrick Beverley and Kevin Porter Jr. We get KPJ to come off our bench and be the master of our second unit with Tyrese Maxey. They got Zubac as well. Pat Bev is probably getting flipped again because we don't need another point guard. We need a wing that we trust on the defensive side of the ball. This team is definitely better than what it was 30 seconds ago. So that's a good thing. Can we get another wing? There's a center in Al Horford who I can make a 4. Is Al Horford past that? Oh, speaking of wings. Now our second unit might not have any defense if we make that trade, but do we really care? There's KCP, who ain't really scoring the ball, but he should have good defensive badges. He does. It's between Al Horford, bringing Al Horford back to run a backup 4. You know what? We'll do that. We're going to bring Al Horford back. He might be a little bit too old to run the 4. We will see. He still got 17 badges. I don't even know what. I tried to look and see what are those badges you got. Brick wall box, defensive leader. Yes, he's going to come in and help the defensive side of the ball for the second unit. And we need that. We need one more wing player that's not Glenn Robinson III. And I think we're good. We should be ready to go on a little win streak. I'm going to go to free agency. I'm going to see if we can snag Edmund Sumner. Nope, he wants too much money. Can we snag, who's the cheapest guy we could get here? Is it, it's not even, oh my God. Aaron Holiday. Whoa, Aaron Holiday, super cheap. But he even says no. You don't, oh, he did say yes. Okay, great. Illinois' own, Oak Park's own, Iman Shumpert coming to the team now. I think I'm going to trade Shump for a second. Can I get a second for Shump? 2 seconds? Yeah, 2 seconds for Shump. W. Big W, actually. That's way more than I wanted it to be, and that's great. So now we have the Holiday brother, these 2 seconds, and we need a backup small forward. I see Tony Snell. Is Snell the guy? There's a first. I gotta get the first. I know. It's a lot going on here. Just keep up with me. Now we got this first. And Glenn Robinson III. Come on. Jay-Sean Tate. Beautiful. Actually, let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? You never really know. Is there going to be a better trade than Jay-Sean? There's Matisse, but nah, Jay-Sean's a high overall at this point in their careers. Jay-Sean is the right move. Yes, sir. From nothing to... They want to start Jay-Sean? Nah. I'm going to start Rocco. I think Jay-Sean good off the bench. Woo! Okay, that's an upgrade. I think we did an amazing job on the fly. Sam Morrell, you're not getting minutes. We're running a 10-man, and we're going to leave it at that. First games after the trade, going against the Heat. I don't know who's on these teams nowadays, and it's a win. Yeah. Come on, Chris. Showcase why you are one of the greatest point guards of all time. We lose. Okay, it's fine. Showcase why... Oh, we lose again. Okay. Let's get one more win before I close my eyes and go... Okay, there it is. All right. Do it, Chris. Showcase to these young cats why you are so special. All right. The second half of the season was a W. Not only did we make the playoffs, we secured a playoff spot. I was thinking maybe we end up on the play-in. No. We secured a playoff spot. All right. Karl-Anthony Towns is a 6-man for the Heat. I don't know what the heck is going on. Who's in the Miami at the center position? Miami. Oh, a rookie. First overall pick. They put him in and they're like, hey, Cat, you know how you were the first overall pick years ago and really, really good? Nah, we got someone else. Okay. Defense player of the year is Giannis. Cade Cunningham, most improved. Jesus Christ, Cade, stop. That's ridiculous. And he's still in Detroit. He can't get away from the Motor City. Frank Vogel. We deserve coach of the year. No, we definitely deserve executive of the year. If there's anything we deserve, it's... Maybe this is us. No, it's not us. It's that second in the conference. We deserve it for the necessary... Like, you remember what our team looked like? Did you see it? I don't think you saw it. Because if you saw it, you would have gave us that award. If you saw what our team looked like, you would have gave us the award because we deserve it. So we are the 5 seed. And if you're worried about statistics or you want to see statistics, there they are. Chris Paul came in and did his thing, helped us win. Tyrese Maxey went to the bench and still was super productive. Kevin Porter Jr. came off the bench and was super productive. I think our bench unit is low-key is one of our best little assets to this video. We're going against Trae Young, Dylan Brooks, Toby, with Marcus Smart and Derek Favors. It's a really solid team. I guarantee you our bench is better. I'm just going to say it. We win game 1. We win game 2. I don't even know. If this is the team that we started off with, we might be the 1 seed right now. You know, if I wasn't too big. Oh, the 1 seed got eliminated. GG's. Thaddeus Johnson, LeBron James, Ben Simmons, Julius Randle, Miles Turner, Alex Caruso, Gallinari, and CJ McCollum. Y'all got eliminated in the first round to Zion, Porzingis, Kemba Walker, Dante DiVincenzo, and who? Allen Weber? Tough. I mean, we're better than this 8 seed. I mean, we might not have much of an answer for Zion, but the rest? Yeah, we might not have an answer for Zion, but the rest, I feel like we can hold our own with. Oh, we even clamped up Zion in the game. Fouled him out in 22. Come on, dog. Actually, I want to go back to game number 2. I'm sorry. I usually don't do stuff like this. Who went to the free throw line a bunch? It was Jaren. I mean, I guess it's not a bunch, but got them in foul trouble, and we sweep them. Conference finals. One man's trash is another man's treasure. We're going to this Kevin Durant though, so let me relax. Let's win the championship before I start talking trash. Game 1. Okay, KD comes back. You're not gonna sweep Kevin Durant, and we beat him in 5. Raptors. James Harden. Poku. Click Capella. James Harden back together. Interesting. They were the 2 seed. They almost didn't get out of that last round. They won by 2 points. Zach LaVine tried to do it and bring the Wizards to championship or to the championship, but James Harden is just too much. DeJounte a little bit too much, and we here. Game 1 is a Kings win. Beautiful. Game 2 is not a Kings win. It is not. And it was a low scoring game. A lot of people struggle. Game 3. Let's change this rotation a little bit. Let's shorten it. Let's get Jaren and Donovan Mitchell going. Game 4. There you go. Game 5 is the most important one. Come on, Donovan. It wasn't Donovan either. Donovan came to play. Actually, all of the players that we need to come to play came to play. Really? Is you serious? I mean, in the playoffs, he hasn't been terrible shooting the ball wise, but this game just stinks. We couldn't get stops, I guess. We just couldn't get stops. Wow. Points in the paint. They dominated us. All right, boys. This game right here can determine whether or not this is a successful challenge or a fail of a challenge, and right now we are down. I feel a comeback, though. I was wrong. Dang, bro. Tough. James Harden kills my high. Dominates us. And again, all of our boys came to play, man. We even had 7 offensive rebounds from Zubac, 6 for Jaren, and we lost. We still lost. It's insane. Either way, this felt like a W. You know what I'm saying? We did not complete the challenge, but I enjoyed every single minute of it. If you did too, be sure to leave it a like, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.